Okay. I don't know how well I'm going to be playing because I realized my headset was not charging. Okay. This is not what I need. I think. Okay. I know the headset's low right now, so I'm going to have to stay kind of close to my charging board here. Actually, give me a moment. I will be right back. I need to do something real quick. So bear with me. I will be back in a moment. I need to. This would show me a battery gauge somewhere. I don't know what I just clicked. Oh. I don't know why my picture's over there. Okay. Let's try this again. Urgh. I got a different power supply hooked up for charging. I don't know how well it's going to work, so I'm going to try and play, see what happens. By the way, Dave, hi. Great to see you. Okay, I'm going to try for upgrades today. And this time I'm going to try and be able to talk a little more. I had family stuff going on in the background. So, I'm going to see how well this works. I can't really see, well, so if I do this, I can see that, but I can't really pull up. Where's it here? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's showing I got some life in the headset, so we're going to try. Can't see my hands right now. It kind of sucks. How's it going, Dave? Tell me some good news. I mean, today was okay. Just found out we're going to be doing half-day or early release Fridays. But it doesn't mean I get out early. None of us do. Kids do, but we don't. Ow, my back. And I just drooled on myself. Yummy. I'll try and read the screen. Yeah. I'm sore as ever. 2 days in a row, my lower back is killing me. Every time I get up, and it's still sore. Moving pipes for the fields. Yay. Loading memory bank. Yep, my memory's this full of crap. Oh, that's right. Turn that off. What was I doing down here again? Oh, this is the last save point. I kind of want to try. I didn't know I could grab the cable. Actually, was there a cable here the last time? These look like. Yo! Okay. I need to turn off. Stop here for a second so I can see. Okay, I'm going to turn off. What is that one for then? I know what that is. It should be this. There goes that thing. I'm not going to catch it in time by the time I do this. That's got 3 of those little buggers on it too. So glad I got my thruster back. I don't want to get near that because that's a spawn point. Yep, there it goes. That's a charging socket for batteries. So let's just make sure switch on. Push button again. Those are way over there. And I know I want to still do the story, but sometimes there's some interesting stuff around here. I kind of want to just go down there, though. Should I go down there? Let's see. Let's go and just watch this football on the Twitch. It's how you, yeah. I'll be in. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could use some conversation right now. Let me see. Ah, God, it doesn't like when I do this. Alright, where's my desktops? There it is. Is it monitor 2? Ooh. I don't know. Oh, I think I know why it does that. Because this. I don't even know if this is the right screen for it. So it's the same screen as this one. You know what? Let me do this. Okay, I gotta change my settings real quick. Oh, where are they? Hang on. I can't hear a bloody thing. So this one. I want to switch you to.
Come on, man.
Oh, there you are.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
No, yes.
Oh, wow, you sound different through the Oculus's headset.
No, yes.
Wow. You sound way different.
I don't know, do I really sound different?
To me, it's because the headset, I don't have headphones in, so I'm not using.
Oh, it's just the little speakers in the headset.
Yeah, they sound actually decent. It's just I'm not used to them. So when I'm playing this, it sounds okay, but with the voice, it's way different to me. What the heck is that thing?
I guess I've never really tried that out with my own headset yet, so.
Juno, are any of the station's X3 units still active?
Not exactly. My records indicate that all X3 neural matrices were transferred off Chiron Station during the evacuation.
Well, despite everything,
Thursday Night Football's on Twitch. Watch it for free.
Hey, why not?
Well, it's the Bucks and the Eagles tonight.
Ooh, tram.
And me personally,
This tram line appears to have been under construction.
Indeed. Records indicate that the adjoining facility was intended to be used for manufacturing,
Hey, if you
though I am
go
uncertain what specifically they intended to produce there.
Well, I was watching it on Yahoo Sports app, but then I realized, oh, I can actually just watch it on my computer because it's on Twitch tonight.
Sweet. Yeah, everybody keeps talking about baseball or football.
Well, yeah, it's the playoffs are going on right now.
Verifying. This drone is also being tested with
I
maneuvering.
think, the ALCS is still going on, and
Acknowledged.
yeah, we're coming up in the World Series here real soon.
I turned on a drone and now I'm flying away. I'm holding on. Okay.
Well,
I guess I'm taking a trip.
You're kind of committed to this now.
Yeah, I didn't plan on going to manufacturing anytime soon. At least,
Well,
I can get that up. That's a charging thing, so I don't think I
Yeah,
need
you
it.
kind of decided that one on your own there.
Yeah, I realize I have to get upgrades
Online.
to
The archives in this unit have been
certain
added to
stuff.
the data set as well.
I love this though, like you said, Mage. It vibrates the controller doing this. I was like, alright, let's take a look at it. Let's see what's up here.
Sadly, I don't know if that would be really good for my hands with my carpal tunnel.
Yeah,
I've had to turn off the vibration on controllers in general because it's actually made it worse.
Wait, you can turn off the vibration?
Yeah.
I've never been able to. I thought about
Well, yeah,
turning it off,
I
but
have to
couldn't get
because,
it.
like, well, when I'm playing Destiny 2 and I'm, like, firing, guns quite a bit, my hands are shaking from the vibrations, and...
Juno, is this a
yeah, it makes my
communication
hands tingle
device?
a lot worse.
Close.
When,
It's a
with my
long-range
carpal
sensor
tunnel.
suite, an integral part of the station's early warning and
Yep, so
collision
that's why I have to
prevention
turn it off,
system.
because I can't
By
do it anymore.
coordinating data with a small deployment of tug drones and patrol craft,
would-
the
I
system
guess that
ensures
would
that
feel
any
weird.
debris on a
Like my
collision
feet
course
have,
with the station is appropriately diverted.
Type of
wish we had that when
neuropathy.
the stress has to
Assuming you're
run
probably
back.
diabetic, who knows?
Would have made little
I
difference.
should get tested.
Just half of the history around here.
Yeah,
far
yeah,
exceeded
you
the
probably
system's
should.
capacity.
Yeah,
But, like, mine's
well,
not circulation, mine's just from, like, years and years of
Does
working
that
on
mean those
keyboards because
drones
that was
and
part of my
whatnot were the
job
ships
and
Jack
me
and I
going to
saw
college,
out the
so...
window when we
I
first jumped here?
really
This
have
looks
used
to
my
be
hands
some sort
for
of
a lot
depot.
of years.
A staging
just
area for
typing
construction.
on keyboards and
Operations
working on
here were
keyboards, and
obviously halted quite
it's
some
caught
time
up
ago.
with me.
Nevertheless,
Yeah.
it might be worth exploring
actually, my
further.
right hand is
I will
like
leave it
that.
to your discretion.
Well, I can't even drive, like, more than 30 minutes.
Discretion?
Like, because if I'm driving anywhere for longer than a half an hour, like, my hands will start to tingle holding the steering wheel.
Oh shit. Whoa. Hello.
So, like, I have to make sure, like, if I'm going on a long drive, I have to make sure I bring my gloves with.
Oh, so it doesn't make it worse. I'm just avoiding some those ticks.
Yeah, I see what's happening here. I'm watching
like,
your stream
oh,
too.
Shit. Yeah, I'm like, I see this, and there's electrical bypass. Actually, I don't even know if I want to deal with this. I wanted to find more of the drones, so I might do that instead. I gotta say though, I'm actually, if this was water, I think I'd be a little more terrified. That one's active. I have been waiting for this, and I only found out that it was coming out the day before it was coming out. It's been delayed a couple times, and I've been waiting for this bloody game to show up. And yeah, it's not in the greatest shape like the first one is, but I really still am enjoying it. It's just, there's something over there.
I mean, Spacewalker the game, like, this is certainly like an interesting experience to say the least.
Well, I'm literally an android. It's like, holy crap.
But like, you're having to navigate, through different buildings and structures in this, like, yeah, this is rather jarring. Yeah.
I can't grab my own legs, though. I don't think this works with full body, but I'd be interested. It'd be funny to watch, because I'm like, I don't think it will, but the first one is more, I guess, intuitive. It responds a little better. I mean, it's got about the same, but
This dock is now part of the computational array.
Out-of-body experience thing where you can see only the outlets. And I'm like, that's not normal. Hell,
Yeah.
what's down here? That's more of those. I am afraid to go into any place, and actually, I don't really want to get too close to something. Those tick things are nasty. I hate them.
You need to get to somewhere. I mean, what's that objective marker?
That thing?
Well, the 570, it's ticking down, whatever that marker is.
Yeah, 565. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go right now. I'm trying to get an upgrade, though, for the thrusters. So I got thrusters here.
Where is that upgrade?
I have to get more of those things, like that, what I got going. I'm trying to find, I think one there. See, the flashing lights are indications of ones. Hey, that's coming this way. Intercept. Oh, I'm gonna go down toward the. Oh, I'm gonna pass through the rings. Whee!
Yeah, I'm blinking now.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, okay. Intercept. See if I can do this. No, I'm not gonna make it. Nope. But I could certainly aim myself. Figure out where you're going.
I don't know. Might actually come pretty close.
Close. Damn it. So close. Come on. Catch it. Gotcha. Haha.
Archive recovered. Experimental operations present. I'll need more data
Touch
though.
that.
Copy that.
Oh, it's not active, so I can touch it. But as soon as I get near it, it's going to be active. Oh, look at... Ooh. That one didn't... Oh, it's not... Damn it. Fried the port. Damn it! Ugh. I can't get it.
Looks like a corpse in that rock. What is
it's
that?
actually one of me. Well, one of their...
One of your dead bodies?
Yeah.
This cargo drone is surprisingly far from the station proper. Juno, what exactly was going on
I
out
had no
here?
idea.
Parsing local records now.
Because the stream was kind of getting
Lab at
laggy towards
nearby
the end of the
cave
night
was
last
found
night,
to
so I
hold a
ended up
small
having to
biomass
log off.
infestation. Because
Yeah,
of the
it
location's
was,
relative
I
isolation
was
from the rest of
battery
the
low.
work site, they were using
Right
it to
now,
run
I've
trials
got
on
the
containment
long cable
systems,
above my head
and even to
hooked up,
harvest samples
and
for
I'm hoping
testing.
it's kind of charging.
It seems this process resulted in the loss of many X3 shells.
So
Is it possible any of those
I mean, it
shells remain?
should,
They may
yeah.
possess useful data.
When I run my quest,
That is
it
an
does.
excellent point. Let us hope your shell fares slightly better than those other units.
I'm gonna go for that one. Oop, hello. Oh, great. And then you get a lot of objectives that you can do as side quests. And some of them, it's best if you do it. And it seems like in this one, it's best if I do the side quest. So all these little flashing lights are something. What in the heck is that? I know I came up here, but what was that? Yeah, that's weird. Is that a drone? Or something goody give me? I feel like I'm holding a little laser cannon. It's a tiny.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it from a distance.
Yeah, because you pull on it and it.
Yeah,
it's just a
but
data reader. It's funny
Yeah.
to watch. It's like, what the heck? And then I press it again. And what is a drone? Give me your
Nah,
soul.
I'm just saying like Men in Black, like noisy cricket.
Let me see here. I'm pulling the laser. This has got. That is intense. And then the gravity. I can grab a hold of something and just fling it or push it. I'm like, hey, this thing's fun. The first one didn't have this kind of stuff.
Checking data store.
Oh, crap.
Maneuver and thruster optimizations were being tested on this drone too. Excellent.
Please tell me, did it give me it? Okay, we're going for a ride. Yeehaw! We're just gonna go around the building. What's that shit? Please tell me we're not driving into something. I didn't realize that thing's covered in crap.
Oh yeah, it really is.
Biomass, excuse me. Scientific term. Biomass.
Yeah, because we can't think of anything, ingenious to call this biological weapon that's gonna be wiping out humanity.
And it came from the future. So I'm like, wait.
Yeah, like
Paradox.
this whole time
is-
paradox thing. It's like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, so right now we're in the future. In the first one we were in the past, then brought to the future. And it kind of leaves out, okay, I guess this is where I get off on.
Okay, but it's like you're an android and you downloaded the memory banks of something that happened before. That's not the same as going back in time.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah, like I mean, look, I'm a big science fiction buff, so time travel, multiverse theory, all this kind of stuff, this is somewhat my wheelhouse. I'm not an expert by any means.
Dave. Science.
But
just say the word science. That's all.
Connectivity restored.
There's a lot of
This
stuff
dock
that can be
is now
explained.
waiting
So
in
many things that we're just like
Look,
science. We
listen,
don't make sense of it.
there's gotta be some logic to it.
Yeah,
and
there does.
Why is it that? Because I watched this. I saw what happened yesterday, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
you download the memory of an android that was that was obviously in the past. You didn't go back in time. You downloaded the memory of it. Why?
Well,
how is that a foreign concept?
Well, and see, this android, Jack, that I'm playing, he's from the past, so he jumps to the future, then he goes back to the past, and I'm like, wait, how the hell is that possible?
Yeah, that's my next question. Is, okay, well, if he's from the past, if he's from the past, how did he get to the future?
I'm trying to figure out which way I should go from here. I'm waiting for that one to maybe come back this way so I can ride it that way, because that'll bring me closer to that objective. I should have not.
You
gone
can't
this
just science this away from me. I'm a science fiction nerd. Like,
science.
you can't just do that to me. Like,
Science.
No.
Okay, there's something flashing in that corner, and I got that thing. And if I get too close to the wreckage, I have to watch out for radiation, which somewhere on me, I think it's here, it shows up. Shielding.
Listen, Doc Brown clearly laid out the rules for time travel and Back to the Future. It was a documentary, all right?
Is that what Back to the Future was? It was a documentary, right?
It was a documentary, all right?
Yeah, it was a
Doc Brown clearly laid out the rules for time travel.
Okay, what the fuck is that? I see something tiny and red, and I don't like tiny and red. Because shit comes after me. Oh, now there's something flashing in red over.
You know what's really funny, though? Like,
oh, that's a beacon.
Back to the Future 2 was really about multiverse theory, and it was never brought up once.
Isn't it funny? It's just like...
Because Biff changed the timeline. He created a multiverse, and it was only brought up in the fact that they were in a broken timeline.
I've adjusted the coloring
It was never brought that they just went into another
radiation. Orange for light intensity, and red for heavy.
It's like Back to the Future 2, like as great of a movie as I generally thought it was, it just leaves this little detail of you didn't go back in time, you went into an alternate universe.
Go up here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's kind of... Oh, shit.
Shields at 95%.
Yeah, I heard you.
Data recovered. Network status connected. We're making good progress, Jack.
Okay. So, alright. I'm here. Now what?
Where is the next thing you need to pick up for your upgrades?
I'm trying to see. I'm looking at these guys, but I thought I turned these guys on. But they have radiation shield. Let's see if I can get to you real fast. Oh, no, you don't. Let's see if you're...
Analyzing. This drone was also testing the thruster optimizations.
It would appear nearly every drone was.
Indeed. Unfortunately, we still don't have enough data to fully replicate the optimizations.
Are you able to give these guys directions?
But we now have a sufficient volume of information to develop an incremental improvement. I've already added it to the installation queue. Please return to the nearest fabricator.
Copy that. Thank you, Juno.
Oh, and should we obtain further data in the meantime, I can still use it in our attempt to fully replicate the optimizations.
Of course.
Judging from this data,
I'm seeing this on a bit of a delay, so yeah.
Though I'm not clear as to why.
This one will take me somewhere near something else. I see something flashing. Oh, it's another drone, but he's going the other way. Oh, don't tell me I have to get stupid. I don't like getting stupid. Oh, I have to get stupid.
Matrix, we're gonna have to get real stupid. Like,
Shields at 95%.
Yeah, real stupid's right.
Shields at 50%.
I need you to fly that thing as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Rating out your engine reserves will last you.
Experimental maneuvering thruster optimization found. Not quite enough data to fully replicate it, though.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Uh-oh.
Really? How much data do you need? I don't know where that one's going, and I want to try for it, but my shield's at half already. I don't see a recharge thing close to me. And these shields are the only things protecting me right now, so it's like...
Yeah, you better find a charge station real soon.
I didn't plan on doing this. This is not going to be fun.
Shields at 30%.
Oh.
Yeah. It goes down fast, too. Whew. Oh, that's weird. Everything's dark and I can't see nothing. Ooh, hello.
Incremental optimizations installed. Your maneuvering thrusters should now be able to sustain thrust for a greater duration before needing to recharge.
Wait, I
The
get them
power
now?
to thrust ratio has been improved.
Excellent. Thank you, Juno.
Wait, I
Of
thought it
course,
said-
if you're able to locate additional cargo drones, their data should allow me to complete the optimizations, at which point your maneuvering thrusters would be able to operate continuously without any need for recharging.
Understood. I'll see what I can find.
Oh, hell, I want that. Give me this. Get me going. I like upgrades. This
Dot
first one
online.
doesn't have
The
a...
archives in this unit have been
Yeah,
added
yeah,
to the
what-
data set as well.
But I do not like that there's a warhead.
Opening drive. The Bucks open up a can of whoop ass, up 7-0.
Give me the... Oh, that one's booking it. Oh,
Warning,
that's right.
radiation field nearby.
Your wreckage, I didn't even think of the wreckage. Yeah, put it in here. I have the power. Alright, Skippies, let's try this again.
So my mom's in town here for a couple of days. She had to drop off some puppies that she was gonna be giving away, and went and had dinner with the folks.
Oh, that's nice. Better than ours. Sit at home, waiting for things to happen. Wait, we already have enough stuff happening. My wife had to sign up for an archery class because she's teaching it. So
Why is she
it costs-
teaching something she's not fluent in?
Well, she has to go get the training for it because the school asked her to do it. So it's like,
Okay.
and I'm like, they kind of just voluntold her to do it, is what it was. So it's like, here, you do it. So she had to pay for it herself first, and then she's just gonna go
Oh, that's a tax write-off.
and
Shields at
I mean,
95%.
I don't know if you guys itemize receipts or anything, but that's a tax write-off. That's
yeah,
a
I
business
gotta make sure
expense.
she does it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a nice business expense you can write off your taxes.
Yeah, it's like $200 almost just to do this stupid training. But I'm like, are you kidding me?
Shields at 50%.
Well, yeah, I mean, archery itself,
at
like, it's a
30%.
bit like gun safety. Like, and plus you need to be
Maneuvering
taught,
thruster
like,
data
proper
retrieved.
form and
Not
technique
quite
to
enough
be
to
able
reverse engineer the
to draw
concept,
back your
but
bow,
a good find
to hold the
nonetheless.
string.
This cave
to
appears to be safe from the
getting used to
radiation.
Releasing
Readings
it.
indicate the outbreak did
firing.
reach this portion of the facility. Caution is advised.
Like, I've tried. It's not as easy as it looks. I'll say that. Archery is, yeah, and you need a lot of practice in it to really be good at it.
Oh, come on. Okay, I should not be able to do that.
Austin,
Squeeze.
proceed. One of our engineers. She has an access code to the nearby cargo drone control hub. I'll mark it for you now.
Wait a minute.
I've also added the code to your ARM computer. Still no clear answer regarding the errant drones, however.
Hey. That's
Mm.
that's not robot.
Ew. Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I looking at? Like, I wasn't seeing the figure until that, and that's
Are the
like,
cargo
oh,
drones performing work out
Your
here?
head is
Not
stuck
by
in
any
the
directive
wall.
I sent.
Yeah.
There are
it
active
kinda caught
radiation
me.
dampeners indicators
like,
suggest the
wait,
drones are
that's one
functioning
of our
properly,
engineers. I'm like,
but their
we're
flight
not referring
patterns
to
are
this
somewhat
engineer.
unusual at the moment.
Android. That's all we're referred to as. I'm like, huh.
How does one get head stuck in hole?
It's not. It's actually the biomass like grows around instantly when it hits. It's kind of a bit of annoying. Okay, now
Yeah, I don't know. Like the.
there's a lot of radiation.
I'm nitpicking
Yeah, go
the
for
story
it. This
of
is
it, but
interesting.
like biomass, like. I mean, not just for the fact that you couldn't come up with a more unique name for something like this, like, but its characteristics are, shall we say,
They don't know
suspect?
I just guess they don't think they know what to call it, so they call it biomass. And I'm like,
Well, right, but we always come up with a name for anything that is new and unique. That's just what the scientific community does. Like, anytime we discover anything new, we have to name it. And there go the shields.
yeah, well, it gives me full shield back, so at least I can do this. Wait for this thing to show up. Come on, Bubbles. There you are. Hello. You gonna get a ride? Yeah, see, now I'm not radiation damage now. See, I should get my arm ripped off.
So I actually came across an interesting article on IGN that, you know, the live-action Cowboy Bebop they're gonna do on Netflix.
No.
Okay, well they are.
I've never seen it. I hear about it, but I've never seen that show.
Seen Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Only heard about it, but I'm like, they're making a lot of live-action ones.
Well, Cowboy Bebop is probably one of my favorite animes of all time.
Shields at 95%.
I grew up watching this on Adult Swim back in the day, and it is a brilliant piece. It's only about 25 or 30. I think it's about under 30 episodes for the show. If you ever get a chance to watch it, I highly, highly, highly recommend you do.
Wait, I didn't see you. Where are you?
Because yeah, they're making a live action one, and I recently learned that the original Japanese dub cast, they're gonna actually be doing the voices for the Japanese dubs for the live action show. So they're getting the Japanese anime voice actors to do the dub for the live action show.
Shields at 50%. Shields
So
at 30%.
I actually thought that was a pretty cool touch that they're getting the original Japanese voice actors of the anime to do the voices for the live action show.
It's gonna be the new Firefly.
No, it's not Firefly. Firefly is so different from Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is outlaws in space. It's space outlaws and well, how it's different is that the main characters are not really tied to, like, say, the Alliance or a war. They're just straight up bounty hunters. Jet is he's one of the main characters, and he's got a whole different story too. Like, they come from such different backgrounds compared to, like, say, Firefly, where Firefly, like, a lot, yeah, they're war heroes, and they were kind of tossed aside, and now they're, you know, they just mercs for hire.
Shields at
Cowboy
95%.
Bebop is bounty hunting, strictly bounty hunting, and there's, like, Japanese Yakuza stuff in here. There is... I would say it's maybe along the same lines because it is a spacefaring science fiction where you're traveling in space, and it's got those kind of same parallels. But story-wise, I would say Cowboy Bebop is a step up.
This is gonna hurt.
Simply because the direction they take with it, and from beginning to end, like, I would say it's an anime masterpiece. It's one of those classic series that will stand the test of time. And to me, it still does, because I still have the Cowboy Bebop movie. I have it on DVD on my rack over here. I still have it.
Ow! I just found that. That hurt. Oh god, that hurt. I just smashed my finger.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Shields at 30%.
Ow. I don't even know what he hit. Ow, what's around me? I can actually look under my headset to see. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's smart. Ooh.
Pop your desk or something?
No, I'm standing up because I can sit down and do this, but it's much easier to move around. Ow, damn. Robot hurts finger. No.
Robots don't feel pain. Bang.
I do.
Ow. Like, robots do feel pain.
This one does. Screw you. Wait, can I grab the drone? I can't grab anything unless it's movable. That'd be hilarious. Nope. I can actually equip this on my other hand too, so I like using my right. I'm down on the right. Jump more ahead.
I'm a lefty, so I get it.
Yeah. There we go. Right and left. So what did I do? I can just. Shit. Oh no, that's not good. I just bounced off.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Wee! Okay. That's still not good.
Shields at 30%.
Wee! Okay, that sucked. I'm gonna die before I get there. I got that much shield. Holy crap. I'm screwed. Thank you. If I could just make it there.
So, have you been happening to be watching any of Insom's latest videos they did?
I've watched a few. I haven't watched in a few days though, so I don't know.
Did do the Infinite Hunt glitch on Asylum.
I saw the title for that, but I did not watch it because I was at work when I saw it. I was like, oh crap. Because
See, it almost makes me want to try it, but at the same time, it's like there's almost really no point because, I mean, once you're in, you're gonna have to quit the game to actually leave.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
It's like once you're locked in that glitch, like you're committed to, like, you're gonna have to quit the game. You're not finishing this.
Yeah, and that's why I was kind of like, well, it's neat. The only thing I really did like was that it kind of, what the hell is this? Gave us an idea on the pathing, and I have
Shields
noticed
at
that.
95%.
Oh shit! Does it affect me up here? Says to me?
Now entering the control hub.
Oh.
It burns us.
Yeah.
A numeric code is required for entry.
I believe Engineer Kosi's code should grant you access.
The one that's dead? Okay, I'm dead, you know, I don't have a breathe, just open the damn thing. Lights are lights on. Hello?
Why does the wall say cut off the limbs?
No, Dave. Give me your data.
Good find, Jack. There's a bit of data in there we can apply toward developing a cure for the biomass. Thank you, Jack. One moment. Curious. So that explains the drone's abnormal behavior.
You want to enlighten the rest of us there, Juno?
Sometime during the initial outbreak, the control hub's power grid was severed. No longer able to communicate with the hub, the drones simply continued executing the last valid command they received.
Waiting for a reset that never came.
Exactly. There's even a logged message from a few moments before the power outage. I'll pass it to your data tab, Jack. In addition, I've uncovered a cache of data detailing potential methods for removing biomass microparticles from the hulls of the cargo drones. It could prove useful.
This thing's weird.
You mean to tell me we're developing this micro detonation thingy and we're just now using it?
Yeah. We're how many thousands of years into the future, and it's like, okay, cool. Okay, so I need to put something there. Okay. But I don't want to go in there.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, because there's a oh. That's not funny. Oh, please tell me that's offline. That's a fabrication unit. That's mean. Okay. Medical wing, so maintenance access. Oh, god damn it. Stop grabbing the wall right there. Oh, great. Not active, but when I get near you. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's active. Shit'll kill me. Yeah. Oh, hello. You droid or what? You're a droid. Okay. Oh.
Was pausing meat sacks.
Yeah, that was a droid, so it's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's like, touch this shit in any way and it just kills you. First time it did it, I was like creeped out as hell, and the second time I was still creeped out as hell. And that was in the first one. Now they got all these new things, and I'm like, ugh. Okay, come on. Let me get through here. We're just gonna do this. Oh, I don't want that open.
See, it just looks like that, like the stuff from Dead Space 1. That stuff that was in the food storage. It was like the big worm monster, if you remember at all.
Nope. Actually, I never played that. I only seen
Nice work, Jack. There's a lot of good data here.
Yeah, like
It should help in
it's like
developing a cure
2/3 of the
significantly.
way through the game. You have to go down to food storage, and there's what's called the Leviathan down there, and it's just basically a giant bioworm that like spits shit at you, and you have to kill it.
Okay, I guess I don't go through here in any way, do I? So, back out we go.
I mean, if you can't get through.
Yeah, it's not really given. I think this was just a one bonus.
Yeah, you're probably just picking up that data cache or whatever that was there, and that's probably it.
Yeah. See, in the first one, you encounter dead bodies all over the place. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I made a joke. Why does the wall say cut off the limbs?
Yeah, for taste. Open.
All of a sudden, you look over, and scrawled in blood, you see cut off the limbs.
I'll do it. I'm a robot. Mine just pop off.
But it's not cutting off your limbs.
Aw, yeah, true. I don't need my limbs cut off, thanks. I do need a little recharge. I'll spawn here now. Ta-da.
You know, it's a shame that the Dead Space 1 remake isn't going to be out in time for Halloween, because that would have been so cool to play.
I like watching some of the gameplay, just mostly. It's like floating through space on this. I have no idea if anybody else is chatting. I can't see it.
You're approaching the
No,
biomass
it's
research
just me in
facility.
here. I'm the
This
only one
is
in
where
here.
the outbreak
Good, I
originated.
don't have to talk.
I've been flipping back and forth, checking out the football game,
Logs
watching the
indicate
stream
one or
here,
two containers should still be in
that's
storage.
fine.
However,
Give me
reaching them may be difficult due to the entire facility being under lockdown.
The
Oh,
tram
that's not
entrance
creepy.
will undoubtedly be your only way in.
Acknowledged.
I hate creepy entrances like this.
The facility appears to be in fairly poor condition, but there is at least some power flowing.
Due to the generator being restored.
Unfortunately, I'm still unable to access any systems further into the facility. Power flow stops at the entry terminal. It appears that the systems are outright disconnected, including the physical entry bridge. Jack, you'll need to reconnect those systems to gain entry to the facility.
Copy that.
Could actually close the freaking door behind me. Nothing creepy there.
Ceiling airlock. Cycling airlock.
Unknown room.
There's a room jutting into this cave. Could it be part of the biomass containment
Deadly
area?
neurotoxin.
Negative. The room you're seeing is part of the facility's integrity monitoring system, responsible for tracking any changes in the asteroid structure during excavation. For safety reasons, biomass containment is located much deeper in the facility.
Okay. What the fuck is this?
This device looks vaguely similar to the cranes we saw in the transit hub.
Good eye, Jack. That's because it's an early version of the stasis field technology used by those cranes, as well as our cargo drones and many other
Can I
systems.
play with it?
As you can imagine, the ability to manipulate objects without direct contact has significant advantages when dealing with the biomass.
Yes. Advantages we continue to witness firsthand through Jack's grid projector.
Agreed.
I see an FTL drive.
Yeah.
This appears to be some sort of focusing
That's
device.
actually what this whole...
I haven't seen anything like it elsewhere on Chiron Station.
It's actually a prototype
but
of it's
the
the
in a
technology our
display
containment
case.
units used to keep digs pacified.
That thing, yeah.
As in the technology that shorted out while Jack and I were trapped in the engineering bay.
Yes, though that was due to the power cycling abnormally. I assure you,
Yeah.
it's usually quite stable.
Yeah, one would hope.
In the FTL drive.
A scale model of the FTL drive on Dr. Harlan's ship. Was the drive developed here?
Not exactly. While the few FTL drives still in service were refitted here, the original design was actually reverse engineered from the FTL drives left behind aboard the Estrella. That was done by your former employer, in fact.
Storage.
Wait, Atlas
I
built
can't
them.
see inside.
Indeed.
Oh, word.
Before the company dissolved, of course.
Effectively, 22nd century Atlas reverse engineered their own 26th century technology.
Ah, that sounds perfectly normal
If I
and
turn
not
this
at all
light off,
confusing.
now it's creepier.
I would expect nothing less from our employer, past, present, or otherwise.
Something busted over there. Let's see what the empty case comes out.
Somewhat odd to leave this case empty.
It's fairly straightforward. Our work was never finished.
I'm really not trusting this guy, so...
It seems someone was emphatic about maintaining the lockdown.
That console would have controlled the bridge leading into the main facility.
I assumed.
I'm not seeing any backup controls in the blueprints, unfortunately. It's possible the cave contains systems not listed in the schematics. It may be worth a quick investigation.
Yeah, my worries when we get in there.
This bridge is currently disconnected as part of the lockdown procedures.
He headbutted the
Correct.
console.
The doors won't open until both sides of the bridge are fully extended.
Oh yeah.
Did they get everyone out?
According to these logs,
No. Not everyone got out.
Was that the cat? Do you need to get in there, fuzzball? Huh? You need to get in? She's looking at me funny. And I come back to the game because it go outside the barrier. There we go. Alright, so now where to?
Yep. See this word hardware error.
Yeah, it comes up and does that when it disconnects. Well, I was still hooked up. I just pushed the door open. I was just like, there we go. Really happy surprises behind me. I'm taking this very slow because I don't have it's ominous.
That sounds pretty quiet.
Jack, backup bridge controls might be somewhere in the cave. Look for a console interface.
These are auxiliary controls for the extension bridges.
Correct, but they're currently inoperable. The power conduit extending from the entrance to the main facility has been retracted, likely an attempt to contain the biomass spread. To restore power to the extension mechanisms, you will need to re-engage the power conduit to cross the gap.
Understood. I will locate and re-engage the conduit.
Just keep in mind
Yeah,
that
well,
you'll
I did
also
that
be
bit,
restoring power to the main research facility, including any dormant biomass within.
Assuming that's those.
Reestablishing main generator connection.
Just remember,
Be
you're activating
advised,
all the
Class
biomass
3
inside
power
the
fields
facility.
will become
Yeah, I can hear it
active.
through the wall.
Dormancy will be nullified.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah, it's just
I know you've got this
it's like
as
pounding at
always,
the door.
but
Boom, 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 boom.
by restoring power, we're
It's like,
undoing
yeah, that's a
something
good idea.
that's
Let's
put in place as a
extend the bridge
die-hard
for it.
safety precaution.
We are certain this is the only place we're going to find a contained biomass.
Assuming these fragmented
God,
station logs are
cat,
correct?
little box.
Yes.
I hate cats.
Well, that's reassuring.
I'm trying to adjust myself here. That is the biggest USB-C connector I've ever seen.
Finalizing connection.
Connection established.
Goodness, what is
Now
that?
receiving power readings throughout the facility.
150 yards?
Jack, once you have the bridge fully extended, you should be able to access the facility proper. Though I suspect some areas may have additional security requirements.
Nora, the research director, would have done everything
Almost
she could
expecting
to
something to
contain
come
the
running
outbreak.
down that.
But there is no containing it. This was an eventuality.
It's fortunate that your disagreement over priorities
Cue the
led you
blood
to be
curdling
elsewhere when
screams
the
and
outbreak
babies running
occurred.
down the hallway.
It's only fortunate
Yeah.
if I'm right.
Terrifying.
Dr. Harlan,
This does
if
have
these
its
power
own
readings are
GPS.
accurate, our suspicions appear
Right.
confirmed.
What's that now? What suspicions?
Educated guess, rather.
Which is different how?
Wee.
The ticks aren't the only form of biomass that have been evolving since your time.
Great, so
Say fuck
what's
what?
this one do?
I was
Open
joking.
doors?
Quite the opposite, in fact.
It's best if you see for yourselves.
What? Because it's expendable?
Well, the one doctor seems to absolutely believe you're expendable.
Yeah, that's she's from the first one, and she's actually she's the captain of the one ship.
I'm crossing into the
Right,
main
but I'm saying
facility
this
now.
doctor,
Copy that, Jack.
The new one.
yeah, who's just
I'm
yeah.
just gonna call him asshole. I don't like him. I don't give a shit. It's like, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
dying.
it's, oh yeah, it's dying, but yeah, you're gonna be a big dick about it.
That's reassuring. I think they're gonna tell me something here. He said,
Get in your pod.
nope.
Get in your pod, Matrix.
I'm going back in here. Screw this. Close. Close. Where's the buttons? Let me back in. God damn it. The only time you don't want to go into something. Oh shit. What I'm worried about is what he was talking about.
Biomass has taken hold here.
Given that it got this far, the rest of the facility will likely be much worse.
Will the fabricator still be operational?
Yes, at least enough that Jack should be able to reboot without issue.
In the security control room, I found a casualty.
According to logs, Adler
They
Reyes.
ate his
He
legs.
must have been trying to keep the scanners running to prevent the biomass from leaving the facility.
I can't hit him.
But if someone found the scan,
Yeah.
They would have had to remain behind. Unfortunately, even the scanning
It's in
room
his
itself
back.
became contaminated.
It's more
I think that's how it spread to the rest of the station.
Most likely. With background contamination, the system would have had a difficult time producing accurate results. Inevitably, it failed.
I'm more worried about what he said about evolving. I'm like, screw that. Dead body? Okay, whatever.
They become necromorphs.
Jesus Christ. No. No. Fuck. I see I think a body there.
Jack, you are now entering the facility's lobby. Biomass containment is located through the leftmost door.
Oh, yeah, look, another respawn. Oh, it's... Nope.
I found another casualty in the lobby.
Dr. Brianna Leamington.
This is the first
She
time,
was one of our pathologists.
first time I've seen him fade.
Data recovery successful.
Nope.
She apparently died shortly after completing an emergency containment procedure. I'll play back the
It's
file.
the first time I've seen a face in this game.
To engage a Type 3 containment firebreak, please follow these steps.
No, you
First,
see how, like, the
locate
captain
the
in his
access
face.
panel. To
One
release
doctor,
it, slide it perpendicular to its housing. Please discard
Well, like,
the
yeah,
power
like you haven't seen a dead
This
body
area
like that
appears to be
before.
locked down.
Yeah, it just sucks in these things because that's the first time you actually see a face turn up. It's like, oh, come on.
It's just generic man 1 and generic man 2, generic woman 1, generic woman 2.
Where am I supposed to go? Shit, what did she say? Left? Oh. Let's go look at this thing. Team. Wait, am I obtaining biomass for this? Yeah,
Probably.
says array. It's the closest thing on the screen. Oh, fucking hell.
Get a sample. Get a big old jar.
What the fuck is that?
Stuff one of them big old biomass balls in it.
What the fuck? Again? Okay.
This must be the evolved biomass form Dr. Harlan mentioned.
Whoa.
It detects my presence, much like the other specimens encountered thus far.
We classify it as a reticulated bee biomass organism, but most people just call them webs.
Aside from their namesake membrane, webs can also be recognized by an additional nodule. It should be quite distinct.
Yeah, duh.
I take it you mean this abnormally bioluminescent growth?
We
Our
just
best
call
estimate
it
is that it's
a
some type
goo
of sensor
wall.
for the web.
Get too close to the sensor,
We don't know
and the
really
web
what it is,
expands.
but we're just calling it a goo wall.
Well, how do I get through it? Did he even say how to get through it?
Pop it,
Fucking
pop it.
useless idiot!
Twist it.
Oh,
Rip it off.
I'm not touching it. It's gonna kill me. You know what?
Grab a pipe and stab it.
Oh yeah, do I have a pipe? I got a fire extinguisher. Will that work? I know it won't do shit to it. That means there's no other. Yep, nothing in here. Okay. Which means time for a lift jump. Whoa! I hit the wrong button. Luckily, I was fast enough to catch it.
Another one of the web forms. I still have no way to bypass.
Then try the labs. The research they were doing there might prove useful.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find. Electrical systems here are clearly suffering from extreme damage. The lobby's directory is effectively useless.
Good thing we've got someone who knows their way around.
Always happy to be of assistance, Captain.
I was actually talking about Dr. Harlan.
If you did, I don't
Thanks.
remember.
There's some kind of added security here.
Dr. Everett Harlan reporting. Authorized laboratory access.
Voice-activated authorization. That's a smart security feature.
Okay,
Thank you.
open the panel.
And you're welcome.
I was
Wanna turn
wondering
that on?
why the chat in this football game here, everyone's all about Sherman's hammy. I was like, why? I look over. Richard Sherman went out with a hamstring injury.
Oh. Hey, I think I put an example, or at least close to it.
Biological specimens.
The director was always in
Free
here.
the hammy.
Dissecting, testing.
The
She
hammy
was
doesn't need
tireless.
to be freed.
She must have had a cast iron stomach.
One of the toughest people I have ever known.
Wait,
What sort of research were they doing?
The director was convinced the cure was impractical. So she poured everything into containment
Looking
technology.
at you.
Did she have any luck?
When I left, she had everyone working on miniaturizing the insulation cloaking from our containment unit.
can I get
I'm
that?
not sure how far they got.
This transparent aluminum is reinforced.
Unfortunately, that's still not enough to withstand concerted biomass growth.
Yeah, I gotta be up against
Is
the
this
lab.
some type of meter?
Transparent aluminum?
It looks to be a functional prototype. I knew she. They were close, but I didn't know they had moved into practical
Can I get
testing.
that? I want that.
The basic concept was to surround the biomass with a cloak of electromagnetic insulation, preventing energy from reaching it.
Kind of like using a blanket to smother a flame.
Indeed,
Great.
the idea was to build these cloak emitters as a reactive defense against the biomass, to contain it.
That could have a wide
See, I
array
don't
of
know the
tactical
new,
applications.
like, game.
Just
great.
all that waste.
I just know the one that came out on Xbox 360 that
I wish
was
you
like
could have
Alien
seen that.
Invasion. It was really weird.
Oh, I got prey.
Well, yeah, like there was an
I
Xbox
assume
360
these
game called
microscopes were
Prey,
used
but
to
it was
observe the
like,
biomass.
you're this
I believe
Native
so,
American
yes.
dude who
Development
gets
of the
like
biomass
Oh yeah, that was
captured by
required
aliens.
research at the macro,
Yeah,
micro,
like that's the only one I know of.
nanoscopic
I
scale.
don't know the
With
new
these
one.
microscopes, the
Yeah, I never
researchers
played
would
the
have been
first
able to
one. I
observe the
always-
effect of their containment technology in real time, with a more manageable sample size, of course.
It must have been a heavy responsibility
And I
to work
just
so
remember
closely
that
with live
in the
biomass
sequence where you
samples.
get sucked up
Just
into
not
the
without
ship
its risks.
Don't
So,
Fear the
would you
Reaper
say it
is
was
playing on the
more or less
jukebox.
deceit than intentionally
Oh.
infecting your own FTL drive?
If you have any less precarious solutions, Captain,
You guys talk too much. Shut
no
up.
more yes.
The glass is broken. I'm afraid your former workplace has seen better days, Doctor.
External spread was what breached the chamber.
It appears the entire facility became one contiguous test chamber.
And that too
3 other
was
voices
breached.
other than this guy's voice. It's really
I wonder if they moved this prototype into production.
Apollo.
Even if they did,
The other
it
one,
clearly
you know,
wasn't enough to stop
Doctor,
the
actually,
outbreak.
yeah. So it's 5 voices.
This is why we need
I
a
get
cure.
confused sometimes.
Yeah, the HUD
Is
sheet
this a
kind of
control
include
interface?
like a little
That's
picture or
right,
something
with the
to
robotic
display
arm in
who's
the
talking.
adjoining chamber. Use the holographic controls to adjust each part of the articulation.
Oh.
Biomass at
It's
the
kind of
exit
awkward when you
neutralized.
have to be like
It's
looking
possible
at the
I
thing
failed to foresee some of
controls
the
or yeah.
clock emitter's eventual implications.
Sounds like your research director was on the right track.
Nora, she never gave up.
You have
I
to
could
get
hardly ever
inside there.
pull her away
Yeah.
from her
Yeah,
work.
gave you so long.
Dr. Harlan,
Look at everything
if
else.
I may interject, the local data I'm seeing implies that the director's efforts to develop cloak emitters proceeded beyond prototyping. Portable versions were installed in some of the X3 medtech shells. Several of these shells appear to have been left behind in the medical wing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I believe it may be possible to fit Jack with a similar device, a portable cloak emitter.
What is involved?
I'll need you to retrieve the data from one of the medtech shells here. With that, I should be able to reconstruct the portable cloak emitter's design.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Wait. Okay, so where am I supposed to go to this? Alright, you know what? I have... Oh yeah, make it easy.
Go see what's behind door number 1.
Wait a minute. Ooh. Are we on the other side? I have a certain feeling that's not what it actually is. What was that? Okay. I'm taking this with me. It's a toy, man.
It
Not
is.
this, Hush. You're fine. I know Mom's home. Oh. What? Oh. I gotta take this off. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, Okay. Okay, last saved. You were dead. Oh. Okay. I don't like reading that stuff. So, really, dog? Probably because she's home.
Yep.
Okay. I don't like what I'm seeing in here, though. Hey! Quiet. You're fine. Because I'm holding this? I want to keep this. Oh. Okay. I see robots, but I saw a body over there. So how do we get in here?
Must be a way to open the door. Looks like it's the only way in, too, because that's just like rooms in the back.
Jack, this is the primary examination room, where prototype cures were administered to volunteers. Dr. Harlan, you'll be pleased to know that your old workplace remains unaffected by the outbreak. Dr. Harlan?
That's
Oh, there's
good
your
to
pawn
hear,
man.
Juno. Thanks.
This toy appears to have been left behind.
Brendan Lyons. It has to be. That boy was always leaving his toys about. A habit he does not appear to have corrected in my absence.
Well, hopefully he still has a chance to.
That is unclear.
Give me your big.
A surprising amount of data. Some of it's irrelevant, but a fair bit could help our efforts on a cure. Thanks, Jack.
Of course. This log indicates a multitude of visitors, including Brendan Lyles. This would be from the day of the outbreak.
Indeed, the timestamp indicates that he left well before its occurrence, though. It's very likely, then, that the Lyles family successfully evacuated.
Couldn't imagine having to go through all this as a child.
Constipation?
Yeah. It's only 7. Here's one that's 9?
Why do you got a 7-year-old in space?
Yeah, and a 9-year-old? What the hell is going on around here?
Conjunctivitis?
Yeah, I'm kind of questioning what was going on around here.
Yeah, why? Yeah, they're researching children here in this facility.
Can't see the panel. I did not know why I just did that so fast. Hello? Housekeeping.
I'm entering the medical lab.
Doctor, perhaps you should step away for a moment. I'm sure there's still plenty of output data to parse before we're ready to initiate the experiment.
She's here, isn't she?
Jesus Christ, that's gonna...
Juno.
More than likely. Yes.
Who? The research director?
I can handle it, Juno.
Are you certain?
I'm not looking away.
Shut up, dude.
We have another casualty. This researcher seems to have been helping the other one.
Dr. Adriana Lay.
She was too young for this.
Stop blinking.
Oh, God.
A researcher and one of our anesthesiologists.
Who was this person?
Dr. Franklin Teller. A fellow geneticist.
You knew him?
I knew all of them.
I'm noting over things.
I've recovered her
Yeah,
research.
Okay,
It also
so
seems
this
she
mass
received a message
exploded
from
from
Dr.
this guy's
McKenna
body
with
on
all
the
of his
bed
access codes attached.
and grabbed
Would you
the
like me to
doctor
play it?
and went for the tits.
Affirmative.
Beginning playback.
It likes the boobies,
Hey,
man.
Adriana.
Yeah, but like, look how it's protruding out the one dude's arm.
Well, I know I can count on you to look out for everyone. So I'm sending you my access codes. It should get you into my stuff and a few engineering areas. The spare rations, my playing cards, whatever else. If any of it helps even a little bit, please, take it.
Oh, wow, what a scene there.
I figure it might make things a little more comfortable for you all.
Is that a handle floating in there?
Shit, I gotta go.
No, it's probably
I have no idea how to end this.
Yeah.
Good luck. No. Goodbye.
End of message. If any of Dr. McKenna's codes prove useful, I'll add them to your arm.
Thank you.
That's the thing I needed. You need to shut up so I can get it.
This device indeed appears to be a portable cloak emitter. Juno, I believe your conjecture was correct.
Ah, my suspicions were correct. They did develop a portable version of the cloak emitter. Unfortunately, the data contained in this shell is only partial. Jack, to complete the reconstruction, I'll need you to scan additional units.
Understood.
Is there another one somewhere up here? Wait a minute. Didn't I go past where?
These medical beds were used for diagnostic scans?
And to monitor potential treatments. Many of my peers focused on post-diagnosis options.
What sort of options?
Pain management, transmission reduction. Though most patients with terminal diagnosis volunteered for cure research.
Wait. There are diagnoses that aren't terminal.
If the infection is limited to the extremities and has not yet penetrated the epidermis, amputation has a roughly 40% success rate.
In emergencies, the integrated cutter, equipped by several models of the X3 shell, including Jack's, can...
No. That's enough. Forget I asked.
This door appears inoperable.
Local readings indicate that the other side is infested with biomass.
In that case, probably best to leave it be.
Can this door be unsealed?
Unlikely, though I doubt we'll need to access its contents.
Maybe. Why have a freaking door? So,
There must be a way in, right?
well, it wants me to collect more data, and I've only got the one bot I've seen. I can't get through there. And the other bot I've seen is there and possibly there, and I can't get to that one. And I'm not sure. So hold on. How to get to it.
A keypad for the duct. Juno, could one of Dr. McKenna's codes work here?
I believe so, yes. Try 2525.
Access to the utility ducts granted. moving through the vents now.
It's getting
Tell me
thicker and
something,
thicker as you keep going in.
How long does it take
Like, if you touch this, is
for
it going
the
to
infection to
Yeah, it pretty much does.
run its course?
Okay.
Once
Because
it
the
becomes
reason why it goes
reactive,
off, see, the closer I get to it,
usually somewhere
Yeah,
between
power
3 to
source.
5 days,
It's like
but most victims opt to
human.
expedite.
So that's why I'm taking it a little slow.
Right.
Trying not to get close to the
So how
I've
does
hit
the
one of
infection
these
work
and got knocked into.
once it becomes active? I mean,
The biomass drains energy directly from your cells. Your body is in the throes of widespread cellular decay. Major organ failure follows 12 to 18 hours later.
Excellent. That shell contained more data regarding the portable emitters. We'll need a good bit more to reconstruct the design, though.
Please tell me I don't have to go in there. Oh, this is creepy as fuck. What's this?
Yeah, just big old balls of pus on inside.
Yeah, that's kind of what they make me think of. It's disgusting.
Yeah, because that's the impression I get as I look at these. Like, these are just big old balls of pus. This is gross.
But it's called bio.
I mean, it's dead, isn't it?
It's one of these.
Scan complete. We still need more data. Interesting. Doctor, this shell has a log conversation regarding the director and your research.
Go ahead, Juno.
Beginning playback.
Alright, Unit 5, back to the lab.
We need all the
Director
data
wants to run the
possible.
simulations
We can't go anywhere without it.
For what purpose?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Dr. Harlan's ideas were intriguing, to say the least, but, well, I suppose the director knows best. Go ahead and prep the simulations. I'll join you shortly.
Acknowledge, Dr. McKenna.
So the director eventually explored your theories after all.
I didn't expect she would continue it after I left. But without the biomasses-based genetic material, it would have been as much of a dead end as containment. I just couldn't convince her.
Hello.
Jack, you may find some medtech shells with useful data near the patient chambers. My reconstruction of the personal cloak emitter is nearly complete. One more scan should be sufficient.
A further casualty of the biomass.
Dr. Jordan Becci. She specialized in pain management therapy for the infected. Data collection complete. Finalizing tool reconstruction. Reconstruction complete. Please visit a fabricator to install your new cloak emitter.
I found another casualty at the biomass.
It appears he was trying to assist right up until the end.
I found another arm equipped with a cloak emitter, a backup safety measure.
More than likely. But that's the problem. The biomass can't be contained, no matter how many redundancies you put in place.
Cloak emitter installation successful. This portable version is practically identical to the mounted prototypes you've been using thus far.
In this patient chamber, a further casualty of the biomass.
Based on the logs, Dr. Chandra Miles.
She was one of the few who subscribed to my theories on the cure. I always appreciated her insight.
Ooh, what's that thing?
Play with it for a second, I'm like,
Uh-oh, it's a Squid Games ball.
yeah, at this point,
Excellent. A tool like this will make it much easier to get around.
I feel like
Just
I'm
keep in mind
so,
that
like,
its effective range
last
had
to
to be
know
reduced to
when
achieve
it comes
portability.
to, like,
If you
Squid
move
Games.
too far away from your
I
target,
only
the tool
know,
will
like,
deactivate.
Ah,
brief
Noted.
bits of what the show is. I haven't even seen, like, a trailer for the show. I just know about the memes. Maybe. Just maybe stick your head in there to... Okay, maybe not. Maybe you can reach it from range? Like, it's facing to you. I mean, maybe you can just, like... kinda stick your arm in there?
Nora, it's
Like,
Dr.
while you're,
Barry,
like... your
the
data...
research
thingy in
director.
it?
okay.
This data includes a message from the research director, addressed to you, Dr. Harlan. Perhaps I could store it for a later time once you... Of course, Doctor. Beginning playback.
Ah,
Everett?
that's what it is. Okay.
I don't know if you'll ever find
That makes
this,
sense.
but I wanted to get it out before.
So that means now you
Well,
should be able
before
to
things get any
open
worse.
the other blocked pathways with your thing.
If you do manage to find this, well, then you know what's happened. I suppose the good news is we got the emitter tech to work. Which, if I'm not mistaken,
Because
means
if you get too close to it or whatever, and it
you owe me
drops,
dinner.
you can turn it off.
Okay. Oh, I'm back out here. Okay.
Everett, listen to me. I know you. I know you're going to try to put all this on yourself somehow. Make yourself believe there was something you'd have done had you been here. But it's not true. You understand? Don't go trying to carry that. We all knew developing a cure was virtually impossible. No one here was waiting to be saved. You're leaving. You're already doing everything you could do to try and stop this. I miss you, Everett. Be safe. I love you. Goodbye. I'm so sorry, Hannah.
But Doctor, I'm just a robot.
I too am sorry. It's clear you meant a great deal to one another.
She was a good person. She deserved a better resting place than this.
There's another voice-activated control panel here.
Additional security for the biomass containment area. It requires the voice authorization of a high-ranking official.
Well, we've got Dr. Harlan, right? Let's get that door open.
My authorization won't be enough. We'll need someone with higher clearance.
The research director.
After a lockdown, she'd be the only one able to enter containment.
With a large enough sample of the director's vocal modulations, I should be able to synthesize her voice.
We've got a log of her final moments. That's not enough.
Unfortunately, no. And inaccurately synthesizing her voice could lock us out permanently. We'll need more vocal data.
I need a voice modulator. Does that sound like you?
We're stuck then.
Pull up my personal archive, Juno. There's just one file there.
You're sure, Dr. Harlan?
Go on.
Beginning playback.
I just... You know I wouldn't leave unless I had...
A kill would change everything. You're not wrong about that. I just wish...
I know, Nora. Me too. I won't be long.
That should be enough for me to synthesize the director's voice.
Do it.
I wish I could smash.
This is Dr. Nora Parek. Authorized containment
Like it wouldn't
access.
smash.
Juno,
Yes, Doctor?
never do that again.
I demand you delete this audio log so I never hear it.
I'm entering what appears to be an excavation site.
You are correct. It's the only remaining route to the biomass containment area. We should be able to find our sample there.
Acknowledged.
Is this containment area where the outbreak started?
Most likely. I'll continue parsing logs to see if I can determine what happened.
I'm sure that's not necessary.
Do it. I need to know.
Of course, Doctor.
I assume these barriers were set up while construction was taking place.
Correct. Data files show a series of tunnels extending beyond the barriers.
The scale of these excavations seems to far exceed our mining efforts back on the Kronos 2.
Absolutely. Though, this excavation was done to leverage the asteroid's bulk as a protective layer against the biomass. Any valuable mineral extractions were merely a byproduct.
Does most of humanity have to live like this? Underground, so to speak?
For several generations now.
I'm sorry. We'll find a cure. We have to.
Oh, we're not talking. Okay.
Were these excavators being used to
I'm
expand the
just listening to this
containment area?
conversation. I know I'm
I
delayed,
can't be
but I'm
certain,
just, like,
but
listening
given
to
the
them.
advancements made in insulation cloaking technology, I imagine they would have been trying to ramp up testing or possibly even production. Undoubtedly, that would have required taking in more samples than the facility was currently equipped to contain.
Could that be what caused the accident?
Possibly. If the research team was indeed rushing to complete work on the cloaking tech, then it is possible certain containment systems were overtaxed.
I should have been here.
More than likely.
Then you'd be dead too. And so would we, probably.
I would still be here. For a while, at least.
I'm detecting a tick up ahead.
Would my cloak emitter be effective?
I believe so. And the device's range should allow you to cloak the tick before it detects you.
Floating really slow. It's like,
Cloaking successful.
All this advanced tech, and the biomass still broke containment.
Yes. This is why eliminating the biomass is our only option.
that was close.
I'm approaching a large opening. There is a conveyance system installed overhead.
That is how newly arriving containment units were transferred into main storage. Local telemetry indicates a significant biomass presence throughout the area. Containment certainly failed here.
Acknowledged. I will proceed with caution.
Good find, Jack. There's a significant quantity of data here, and I believe much of it can be used in our effort to develop a cure.
This container must have lost power at some point. Unfortunately, it appears its contents have escaped. How certain are we that a functional container is still here?
Based on the logs, one stock container arrived shortly before the lockdown.
Hopefully, it remains intact.
Eagles are looking bad this game. What's this space jelly doing?
It just brings it right back to where it's at. If I turn this off to try and scan that. I like this, but
Shields at 95%. Data retrieved. I believe the synthetic using this shell was indeed present for the initial containment failure. I'll play the log.
Director Park,
Yes, unit.
a Category 4 containment breach is in progress.
What?
Origin uncertain. Multiple tips are understated in a conveyance shaft. I am beginning to lock down.
Have any personnel had direct contact?
Several. I sacrificed my shell to prevent immediate fatality. I'm in the process of reprinting with a portable plug emitter.
All right, I'll triage the infected in the med labs.
Your sync telemetry indicates you are not wearing a helmet. To avoid dying,
I'll find one. Just prioritize personal evacuation, then lock down the entire containment area, especially main storage.
acknowledged, Doctor.
Nora, why did you?
She did her best. She tried to... No, she did help everyone. I'm sure that without her...
It doesn't matter. Without a cure, none of it matters.
Well then... You know what we have to do.
Agreed.
one of the sensors on this web, but it's not having the same effect as before.
One of? How many sensors does this web have?
At least 4.
Then this web must have been cultivating here for some time. It's possible this is where the outbreak originated.
Evolving faster than
Unfortunately, Jack, your cloak emitter cannot sustain enough insulation fields to blind all of those sensors.
There must be something else we can do.
Agreed. I'll find a way to retract the web. If you can't cloak the sensors, cloak the power source.
Oh, nicely done, Jack.
That was unexpected. I'll need just a moment to further analyze the reconstructed targeting software. Ah, I see it now. The cloak emitter should be able to target power
That's
sources
using
as
your
well,
robot brain.
as long as they're sufficiently compact.
Copy that. Proceeding through the web now. Is this the cargo bay?
Yes, and our containment unit is indeed intact.
I'm still prepping the intake system. Should be ready by the time the container gets here, though. I'm assuming we have what we need.
Readings show a full complement of ticks within. So, yes, Captain, we have what we need.
Is the unit safe to approach?
Yes, the container is fully powered and the insulation fields are active. Those ticks are pacified. I'll send a cargo drone to retrieve it as soon as the bay door is opened.
On it. Collecting these ticks could not have been easy.
The X3 synthetics did lose many shares in the process, but they performed their function.
A way to release the container?
That is correct.
Good eye, Jack. But best wait on that. I don't want our one and only container floating around bumping into things. Let's just focus on opening the bay door for now.
Copy that. Are these the controls for the bay door?
Correct. There should be an entrance to the control booth nearby, though I am detecting a significant biomass presence in that area.
Exterior bay door opened.
Copy that. We'll send over a cargo drone to retrieve the container. Shouldn't take too long.
Jack, we'll just need you to manually release the container once the drone has secured it.
Acknowledged. I'll head to the cargo bay. From this side, the web sensor is inaccessible. I won't be leaving that way.
Yes, that is unfortunate. However, schematics do show a maintenance deck nearby.
I'll see what I can find.
Another Jack?
They've developed tentacles.
Yes, I believe that particular adaptation manifested somewhat recently. The biomass has been evolving continuously since your time. Let's see. Moderate store of data, but much of it could prove useful in developing a cure. Good find, Jack. This is the administration area. Once past the next hallway, Jack, you'll be back in the cargo bay.
Battery socket. Not charged. Oh, there it is. I feel like it was trying to get away.
This web must be sensing the battery's power field.
Indeed. Any substantial power field will awaken all forms of biomass from dormancy.
Yeah, the battery power.
Nicely done. Starting to get a feel for that glow emitter, are we, Jack?
I'm still adapting to its functionality. The device's wide range of uses requires additional consideration.
It's brought us that much closer to a cure. For that alone, we should be grateful.
In this corridor, we have another casualty. 2, in fact.
Dr. Stephen Garrick and Senior Technician Avery Park.
Seems they were left behind in the evacuation.
Change the text.
I doubt that. If they're here, it's probably because they chose to stay.
What do you mean?
I knew these people. Every researcher here understood what an outbreak would mean, that they would have to do whatever was necessary to try and protect the rest of the station.
Jack, the cargo drone will be unable to retrieve the container until it's released from the loading pallet. There should be a release mechanism near the container.
Container released.
Confirmed. Container primed for departure.
It will need to be hooked up once it gets here, Jack. Care to give it the final touch?
I believe I would, yes. I doubt the procedure will take long.
Okay then. See you in a few.
Container departing in T-minus 10 seconds. Jack, if you're planning on accompanying the container, now would be a good time to take hold. Cargo drone is departing in 3, 2, 1. Igniting thrusters.
Is Habitat B reachable?
I'm afraid not. It's completely severed from the rest of the facility and beyond the signal range of the systems that currently allow you to reboot.
You're out of there now.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not worth that risk. We can just let this one rest in peace.
Jack, I hope you don't mind. I've switched us to another comms channel for a moment. I have a somewhat personal question to ask you. Do you mind?
Go ahead, Juno.
Captain Rhodes, she considers you a friend, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
How do you know?
Because she has said so.
Ah, that certainly simplifies things. In your case,
How do you mean?
I'm trying to discern if Dr. Harlan considers me a friend. Biometrics indicate he is still experiencing some distress, but I'm unsure if it would be appropriate for me to console him. What is your assessment?
I find Dr. Harlan difficult to fully understand. His personality differs significantly from that of Captain Rhodes. He may express his regard in a different fashion.
He does refer to me by name, a behavior he does not extend to you. Perhaps that is a positive indicator.
Perhaps.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate your insight. Wait, did we just become friends?
I suppose we did.
Splendid. I'll return comms to the public channel now.
You didn't even really get an option there. You gotta accept it.
Yeah, either way, one would be one way.
Cargo now approaching the dock. Beginning descent.
Hey there, Jack. Good to see you're still in one piece. Same deal as before. Hook up controls near the cargo clamps.
You can tell the graphics are not as good as like the first one. Until you like write up on it and it changes.
Well, this is straight off the Quest 2, right? You're not doing this from your PC.
No, it's in the PC. It's actually hooked up through the AirLink option. I'm trying it through the AirLink. It actually seems to work pretty good. So it runs the
AirLink has been failing for me lately. Like AirLink, like it works for 5 minutes and then it just it cuts out. It just
Biomass container in place and ready to be secured.
Go ahead, Jack.
I don't know. I actually didn't even notice.
Like, well, that's what I tried to do with the AirLink the first time, and then I tried playing Beat Saber with
Biomass
it.
container
2
secured in
minutes into the
place.
song, it just flat out cut
System
off.
check, Juno.
Sent me back
How
to
did we do?
the Quest
Systems
2's
nominal.
main menu.
Both the fuel cell and biomass container are secure and fully engaged with the ship's intake systems.
Well, Jack, looks like things are wrapped up here.
I don't know
No need for you to rush back, though.
I don't know either. I just started using my cord and
Of course.
never had to worry
Also,
about the
Dr.
problems.
Harlan could always use
Yeah,
more
I think
data
I'm
for
trying
his
to
research
desktop.
if you'd like to continue exploring the station.
Copy that, Juno.
And see if there's a difference.
Yeah, I gotta reset up my virtual desktop because all the updates have messed it up, so now I can't run it anymore.
Oh, I had a few of those too.
These containment units are quite effective.
Because I
The
have
ticks
to
appear
update
well
the,
pacified. How will we safely transfer them into the ship?
We've modified an intake unit to flush them directly into the engineering bay. It should be much safer than attempting a controlled breakout.
That runs it
Slight
from the
deviation
computer
from
to
the
the
original
Oculus.
accident.
Yeah, it's
But for the added safety, worth it.
I don't know. It's weird. I've had to update it a few times manually though, and it wouldn't. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. Oh, hi. Well, actually, I want to stop too because I don't know how long it says on there because I can't see the screen.
Been 2 hours.
Oh, see, Dave told me 2 hours. Gee, feel the love. Oh, damn it! They're good. Never mind. I don't want to do it right now. Wait until it comes back around. There's 4 things right there: the drone and the 3 it's carrying. Bastard. All right, I'm gonna stop it here. Ah, don't fuck with shit, you asshole. Go away. Get the fuck off. That gives it a whole other reaction that you don't want to smell. Thanks for joining me, Dave. I'm gonna get off though and go take care of what we're putting heat lamp in with the chickens. Yeah. Gotta warm some chicken. Cook them up.
Yeah. Alright, well, you have a good rest of your night, man.
Hey, you too. Hopefully the rest of the week will go good. Oh, God.
I haven't even sent you the lot I'm opening up on Sunday.
Yes, he is.
And
I'll hear him.
I'll send this to you so you can see. Because
Jesus.
Yeah.
Somebody just scared the crap out of me. Will you get off of me? Go away. Go away. Holy crap. So is this what you're going to be opening up for your B-Day?
Indeed.
How many more days do you have?
It's a Sunday.
His birthday.
How old are you going to be? What's your next level?
What's your next level? He's going to be, what, 30. We're going to round it down to...
Yeah.
Seriously, what's your next level, jackass?
She's gonna harass you, man. Take a guess.
Because that's different from now?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's not really any different.
Okay, yeah, he's 34. Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Make him a little younger. That's okay.
Oh, is he our age?
No, he's what? You're about what, 10? Well, after Sunday, you won't be 10 years younger than me. He's not gonna say anything, no.
I can't argue this.
Yeah. So. Ow! Oh, that was my nose. He's 35. Jesus, he'll be 36. Oh, that was my nose. I got poked. Man. Ow! Get off my nose. I can't see that. Ow! Fuck you. It's facial hair. Asshole. Ow!
Not the beard.
Yeah, she did the beard. Ow! Son of a.
Hold on, let me do my
Oh, fuck you. Go away.
Hang on, there's a zit.
Ow. That's not weird.
Right here.
Ah, that's my neck. I'm gonna go. You don't want to. Do you want to be witness to murder, or at least hear it? Oh yeah. Wait until I get that. All right, Dave. I'll see you later.
Goodbye, Dave.
Catch you later, dude. You have a good night.
You too. Where is the stream software? I gotta turn off stream.